What's going on? Outlaw here to bring you a deck profile. Got a man named Matus. He just played in the Spartanburg. Got 28th place. He just want to go ahead and get his deck profile. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and get into it.
Alright, so I played Spartanburg Knightmare, and I'll just go into the monsters real quick. Obviously, 3 Super Agent and 3 Tough. You open these, and you're almost guaranteed to break a board, unless they have like multiple negates. If they don't, you already broke the board. Now, the 1-ofs, Quick Fix, God card. Drone, God card. Master Plan's a brick. Doesn't brick as much as you would think, but I draw him all the time. And then the One Last Resort. And then I also played the Ible one because for the combo to kind of lock them out on special summoning. This is actually really good against Mech Knight Invoked because then it makes it awkward if they just drew a bunch of Mech Knights. They can't special summon. Also, a lot of people are also running Ible, so I'm playing Mermaid in my extra deck and just to not get locked out of special summoning. And then the hand traps, 3 Ash, and 3 Valor. I think I'm gonna put in Ghost Ogre though, because Ghost Ogre stops Altergeist Protocol and like a couple other things, like Sky Striker, the monster effect. People don't know that, but that's the only thing I would change. I would drop a Tough, which is crazy, I know, but I don't mind going first. I'd drop a Tough and then put in Ghost Ogres, probably just like 2 of them. But that's all for the monsters.
Do you regret not playing Droll?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm siding it though, so.
Okay.
But I regret not maining it. I should have made it. We'll go into the spells. Crazy. 3 Terraforming, 1 Resort. Some people are playing Pseudo Space. For me, it never came up. I know people like to ogre this, but if you don't draw a Resort, if you don't draw a Spiral Monster, you want to get to it with Terraforming. So that was my reason behind it. And then the reason that I didn't run Pseudo Space is because I wasn't super afraid of hand traps because I mained 3 Called by the Grave. So I need Resort to resolve and I need Helix to resolve. And this ensures that it does. I expected a lot of trap heavy decks, so I mained 2 Twin Twisters. So, I mean, that's just good. If they flip Anti-Spell and Standby, I already had an answer. Not to mention Tough and Agent are a good combo. And then 2 Foolish Burial Goods, Monster Reborn, or Special Summon a Spiral Monster from your hand. And then I played 1 Big Red. The second one came up sometimes, but I don't regret not playing the second one. I didn't miss it as much as I wanted to or needed it. And then 1 Assault, which it special summons a Spiral from your hand if you banish it from the grave. And then just all the broken 1-ofs. 1 Rhoda, 1 for 1, 1 Foolish, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Upstart, and then the 1 tech that I talked with my teammate about was just another Reborn card, which is the World Legacy Succession. It targets a monster in the graveyard, and it summons it to an arrow that a link monster points to. It never came up, and I also never drew it. And then when I did draw it, it wasn't a monster. It wasn't what I wanted. So it was kind of a brick. And then I know my teammate disagrees with Upstart, but it's just a filler. It's 39 card deck, you know what I mean? That's it for the spells. I wouldn't change anything. Maybe just drop that World Legacy card because it was just not useful today. And then I played the 2 traps. I wasn't playing Utility Wire. Rescue is really good. It's a Monster Reborn for Spiral Monsters. I might consider running Utility Wire because it's pretty good. It can interrupt plays at the right moment. If you have a Super Agent on field, you can just normal. If you don't have anything else, you can normal summon a Tough or an Agent and set the wire and then pass. And then you have at least 1 interruption plus any hand traps that you might have in your deck or in your hand. I'll go into the extra deck, which is why this deck is broken again. Itachi. 2 Double Helix. Self-explanatory. And then the Nightmare lineup, which is what makes the deck good again. this card is the MVP. If you draw Resort, you have the combo, and then you can just bounce it back with him. Or if you don't need to bounce back your Resort and you already have the combo, you can bring him out and target one of your opponent's monsters or any problematic card and bounce it back. This one pops back row. This one pops special summon monsters. And this summons Ibly or gets rid of it if it's on your side. And then Firewall for looping, Degenerate Loops, one Borreload, which I made just once. It kind of came up, kind of didn't. You can still OTK with this deck, so I run Decode. One Trigate for the entire Knightmare Trigate combo. One Goblin, allows an extra normal summon. Linkuriboh is probably another MVP for me. I actually beat someone in the mirror because of Linkuriboh. All I was doing was I summoned a Droll to make this Linkuriboh, and then I tributed the Droll to bring Linkuriboh back, and I smacked him for 300, and he was at 800 life in time. So that's how I won that mirror match. It was extremely grindy. One Underclock. I don't think I made this one time.
So you're gonna change it to something else?
I might change it to something else. And then one Cherry's target, which was the Kagari. But I talked to another guy that was playing a Spyral, like Sky Striker-ish build, and he said that I should just be running the Hornet spell, which creates tokens, which makes it so you can summon her, and you can just start link climbing into your nightmares easier. Because if there's certain cards in this deck that if you draw, you can't use, and they're just dead draws. So that's actually a pretty neat idea, and I'm gonna start testing that. And then the one Princess Bright, which you can still do the old OTK combo, and then if you mill a spell, you get it, and you have a bunch of broken spells in the deck anyway. So yeah, that was my extra deck. I'll probably change out that Underclock to be honest. It was not good. And I might yeah, I don't know what I'll put in, but then we'll go into the side deck, which was a little bit questionable. It's all right. I did okay, but Cherries, obviously for the mirror, Goki, Sky Striker. I thought Sky Striker was going to be really good, and only like 2 dudes at the event did really well with it. This was really good today. I played a 60 card guy, and he had a pretty good board that I would have lost if I didn't have Sphere Mode, but I drew it, and I was just watching him do his combo, and I was like, that's cute, because I'm going to Sphere Mode it the next turn. This is my one regret, not maining, 2 Droll. Every single deck adds this format, and it's just the best hand trap right now. So in the future, at least at YCS Jersey, I'm going to be maining 3 of this. Like my teammate from Team Ape says, Cody Hug, he says 3 Drolls or none. And he's like, it's just broken. So, and then the 3rd Twin Twister for trap heavy matchups. And then just all the back row hate. The red reboots and then the evenly matched. Never drew this. I drew this against Altergeist, but I didn't have a follow-up play, so I lost. So yeah, that's my side deck. The only thing I'll change is main these and put something else in its place. But yeah, I guess I'll go into my tournament report. I played, so first round, I played Lair. So I was supposed to win. I was gonna win because it's a very easy matchup, even with all the attributing, because I have too many interruptions. But I wrote something wrong on my deck list, one of the cards, so they gave me a game loss going into game 3, and I lost that round. Second round, my opponent, I played the mirror. My opponent slow played because he didn't know how to use the deck, so we drew. And then after that, I played another mirror. I played a Sky Striker, and then another mirror. And then I played a Draco, and then I played Altergeist in the last round and lost. So really, my only loss was to that Altergeist player. I mean, the judges, I tried to appeal it, and the judges were like, no, it's a mistake, it's an illegal card. So My final record was X21, and I came in 20th place. But other than that, I feel extremely confident with the deck. I wouldn't change anything major with it other than the small little things, such as maybe the rolls. And then I want to give a shout out to Team Ape. I also got my mat, but I just didn't put it on the table. And they gave me this jersey. So just want to thank Team Ape and Chris for letting us be on the team.
All right. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.